Morning, everybody. Gary Porter here. I'm going to take you through some things I've gotten done so far. I've had to modify the machine shop's work a little bit and expand these holes out, so I made a jig for my drill press. This device over here is set up for balancing these the rotors, and you can see I put the bolts went through, and then I cut with a Dremel to a slot so I can put a nail in there. That'll help hold this when I do the nuts on the other side, because this is the assembly of this is going to be pretty wild. And these pieces back here are the pillow blocks, and their mounts. They're about 12 inches from here to the base, and there's two of those. And you can see these things are, now there's no magnets in there, no glue, so and they're pretty much balanced already. Up here I've got all four of the stators are done. The dual coils have been epoxied in place, and what I did, I put some yarn around this down in the slot to keep the epoxy from going to the other side, and so that worked out good. I've got this angle iron's going to be cut and then mounted on this one side, about this much of it on each end of the stators to hold them in place. And then there's holes here, two on each corner, and they will be receiving these bolts here with all kinds of nuts and washers on them, because this is going to go the whole length. And so this will be the actual length of the motor is about 12 inches by 24 by 24. So, and what we've got here is I got a common point, plus and minus goes here. This is a power coil. This is a pickup for the odd side, power for the odd side, pickup for the even side, and then power for the even side. So, and everything's good. I cut a 5-inch hole in the center here to allow the shaft and the couplings to be placed and bolted in position, and that's about it. And so this is all based on the original prototype. And what I pulled out the original prototype's LED sensor so I could check the wiring. I've been built in 2012, so I kind of forgot. But anyway, this is a disc, and this is the new LED sensor, and it's got a slot up there, and so the LEDs will go in the small holes, and then this will be this PC board plate will be glued to this pulley right here. Once the pulley is, I put the pulley on the shaft and spin it, and then I use a pencil to see which part of this pulley needs to be shaved off to make it perfectly flat, so I don't have any wobble in the copper plate. That gets glued on, and the little 3 slits will be put in. And I'm doing this in a way so that I can change on the end of the main shaft. I'm doing that so I can easily swap out the copper disc with different slots on it. So that's where we are. I got five of these rotors. You can see that the machine shop did an awesome job on the 12 magnets, and then on each side they're recessed. They've got a set screw in here, and everything fits awesome. One of my problems was I had, well, I can show you. I guess I'll just show you with this one. Okay, these screws, the bolts come through. I had to cut the heads off because I couldn't get the magnets close enough to the coil. So this gave me, I cut about 1/4 of an inch off of here and made this flush. And the whole design was for this to be flush to the next coupling. and my coils came out a little wider than what I thought, but anyway, I got rid of all the excess crap, and the next step is to finish reboring the holes and getting them ready. And then right here we've got 96 neo magnets ready to go into their respective positions on the rotors. Anyway, that's it. Have a good day.